Hello, YouTube faithful. It is Comic News. I'm Duke.
And I am the real Manos.
It's going to be a regular show of a regular day in Comic News, being we have no idea what we're really doing, but we have fewer stories than usual, so we might be able to go under an hour.
We'll see.
Yeah, we may not. We probably won't. So, anything you want to say, Manos, before we go on?
Not really. I just had a weird day at work where I was there for 2 hours and the power went out in the whole mall and I could go home. And that's weird. That doesn't usually happen. So I've been kind of trying to figure out what the fuck I'm going to do for the rest of the day. Because I kind of had it all planned. Like, well, I was going to work till 9:30, come home, eat, and then do the show. And, I don't know, kind of been putzing around.
Yeah.
I'm like Mickey Rooney. I have no idea what I'm doing.
I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna do it. Apparently, that's my Mickey Rooney voice, and it sounds a lot like I'm constipated and I have gravel in my throat.
No, that's how you do a Mickey Rooney impression.
Of course, I need some crazy pills.
Yeah, some people actually get gravel in their mouth and wait until they have to shit, but you can actually just do it.
I'm slowly revealing every voice I can do.
That's amazing.
One man's amazing is another's annoying, but we'll go with amazing in this case.
Fantastic. Can you do another impression?
Can we just do Bill Cosby again?
Oh no. Oh, okay.
No.
I was gonna ask you to do your John Adams impression.
Oh, I don't want to dare do that because I haven't practiced that at all. I could do my Nick Cage. Manos, if we don't stop this thing now, people will die.
Oh. Hey, we could do this like NPR's Thomas Jefferson Hour. We could just pretend we're the two dead presidents talking about comic news.
I don't understand what this stuff is.
When I was writing the Constitution, I had no idea that there would be this man dressed up as a bat.
And his strange relationship with this woman dressed as a cat.
Yes, I had no, idea. Usually we didn't do those things in my time.
Who's this DJ Caruso fellow? He sounds like he should be a policeman.
He sounds like a real go-getter, as we used to say in 1779.
There's proof. We're just not going to show you. You have to do that research on your own. You'll feel great about it, we promise. Since we've had Manos to tell his day, I had to get up at 3 a.m. to work on my stepfather's paper out.
Woohoo!
Oh, my mom tried to make it feel like it was that.
How? You had to get up at 3 a.m., so it was still nighttime, right?
Yeah, and my mom had to get up at 2 to get the papers.
Ugh. You weren't attacked by the creatures from the movie Chud, were you?
I might have. I was half asleep doing it. For all we know, I found those creatures. I met some guy in a cloak. I did a drug deal with the Joker. I probably did a lot of shit, but I was half asleep.
Because that's the most dangerous profession, actually, is paperboy. And primarily it's because of the Chud creatures. They come out of the sewer and they eat you. Oh.
I know. I read the pamphlet, but I just don't remember encountering them.
Okay. Well, you just be careful. If you see, like, smoky steam come out of, like, the sewer, it's not sewer steam. It's Chud.
Oh, damn. Here I thought it was just all natural sewer steam.
No, it's never that. That doesn't exist.
Okay.
It's Chud. That's the real science.
Okay. And I literally remember, like, in all seriousness, I was half asleep. I remember, I swear to God, there was a moment where I'm like, what the fuck am I doing in the Trailblazer? Like I was literally out of it at that point. I was that and I stay up late sometimes. Like, I'm okay. I'm a guy in college. Bedtime is whenever my body decides to clunk out, which usually, may go, even though I have to sometimes get up at 8 a.m., 1 a.m. is when I go to sleep. I actually went to bed at 11 at night. And
Yes.
apparently that still wasn't enough because I was just a zombie and just like, what the fuck? Oh, yeah, I'm paper out. Hey, Mom.
Maybe that's why the Chud didn't get you, because they thought you were a zombie.
Oh, shit, it's a zombie.
Look the other way. Look the other way.
He might throw his papers at us or tell us things. And that was my interesting day. So we should probably get to this news business that we tend to talk about.
That's right.
And we're going
to...
Hey, damn kids want us to talk about it. So we might as well follow up on, it's still a hot topic. Manos, take this.
All right. The identity of the DC superhero about to come out of closet apparently has been revealed, or at least the leak is...
There's no official statement, but a lot of rumors are leading towards it.
That's right, because let me say this right off. I am waiting for DC to confirm it. I think
normally
that's just...
we probably would, but it's
the leak
really
has come out. This year, it's going to be revealed in, I think, issue 2 of Earth 2, right?
I believe so.
So that's, I'm sure people have already seen the issue. It has to go through previews and, printers and all sorts of things. So
I think it's actually 3, but I'm not entirely sure right now.
Okay. Well, whichever. But the leak is confirming the rumor that it was the Alan Scott Green Lantern, which is the original one from the Golden Age, created in 1940.
Who still has the most bitchin' outfit of all time.
Yeah, you mean the cape and the...
Greatest superhero costume of all time.
Yeah, I always kind of liked his costume, actually.
I like it. I'm being a little sarcastic, but I think it's a cool design.
I always liked the fact that it was a shirt.
I know. It kind of sang of the times of, this guy just put it together in 5 minutes and went on.
Yeah, and did it. Sure.
You hear that, Tobey Maguire?
Yeah, sure, there's barely any green in his costume.
Oh, that joke is still not old, so I'm going with it. Yeah, but who cares?
It's like Daredevil made his costume or something. Remember Daredevil with the help of Stevie Wonder. Like yellow.
Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles came in and consulted Daredevil, and they were all sure that they got it just right.
Yep. Yeah.
Talk about his outfit.
Yeah, but that's right now. The rumors seem to be confirming that it's the Alan Scott character.
Well, not confirming, just leaning a lot towards.
Leaning towards, but we're waiting for DC to confirm this. To be honest, that's the last word in this.
Because DC, unlike Marvel, doesn't tease you endlessly with incredibly vague images. They actually flat out tell you when they're ready to fucking tell you.
Yeah. So what do you think? Do you think this... How legit do you think this is?
It started on Bleeding Cool, and Bleeding Cool tends to be very accurate when, rumors sprout up. The only recent one I can think of where they were wrong was that weird rumor that Jeff Lemire was leaving Frankenstein to do this book where it teamed up a bunch of Robins from different universes together. I think one person was excited about that if it was real. And good for you, one person. I like alternate stories, but that just sounds incredibly made up.
Did he write that Brave and the Bold issue?
No, that was someone completely different.
Oh, okay.
And this was months after that came out. And that's like the only time I could think where they're wrong. A lot of the time they're pretty close.
You don't think... Do you wonder, because this is what I'm wondering, if DC will pull a Captain Atom on this? where I don't know if you remember, but they had a story called Armageddon 2001.
Oh, now I know what you're talking about, where it was that character, the Monarch.
Yeah, the Monarch was supposed to be, I forgot.
Captain Adam. It was supposed to be.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be Adam, but people found out, and then last second changed it, and
made it Hawk.
I want to meet the man who came up with this decision. Made it Hawk from Hawk and Dove.
Yeah.
No. That is so out of left field that they still can't find who threw that pitch.
Yeah. They might as well have made up someone new in that issue and then made...
That makes about as much... Like, here's the thing. And this is stupid because we're complaining about something that happened almost 2 decades ago now. But if people found out, just do it and make them feel proud that they know it.
Yeah.
I have that feeling sometimes where I'm like, I solved it already and feel proud that I'm right. I get it. You want it to be a big reveal, but how about you choose a character that makes sense?
Yeah. Well, you know that hilarious story when the Hobgoblin was the big mystery in Spider-Man back in the 80s, and Peter David was asked to write the issue that revealed who it was.
Yes.
And he said, yeah, it's, Peter David said to the editor, yeah, it's going to be Ned Leeds, right? Everything's kind of led up to Ned Leeds. He goes, no, we just killed Ned Leeds to throw people off.
Okay.
So we want you to make it the Jack-o'-lantern. He said, no way! Everything you've indicated has led up to Ned Leeds, and we can't just pull that out of, left field. And he said, he told him you shouldn't do it. And he said, well, we kind of already did it. And, it had already gone to press. So what Peter David did was he had to retroactively make it Ned Leeds, where he tried to figure out how to write that when Ned Leeds was killed, he was killed because he was the Hobgoblin, not because of the story he was involved in, like it was, indicated.
Nice.
Which was really clever. And that was really getting around it. And then the Jack-o'-lantern took over the Hobgoblin's costume or something like that. And that's how he settled that. So I don't know. I'd hope DC wouldn't do that. If let's say this is the real character, and I hope DC doesn't do that. Just do it. And there's also, what I've been thinking. Excuse me. What I've been thinking about is, Alan Scott has 2 kids. He has a daughter, Jade.
I was going to bring this point up too.
And he has a son, Obsidian. And now the fact that he has them doesn't really concern me because.
And hell, we don't even know if if they exist in. Or
I know.
Not,
I know.
Let's still kind of play with this idea.
Yeah.
It would be interesting if he ended up being gay. Yeah.
Well, I mean, gay people have kids all the time.
Yeah, I know, but if they did that, and Obsidian, at least if Obsidian existed,
yeah, one's
better than none, I suppose. Because I like his kids. Little I've known of them, I like the kind of relationship they had. I think if Robinson's doing it, he can hopefully play that off nice.
Well, what would be interesting? See, the tricky part about that, it would be interesting. But the tricky part is Obsidian is gay, isn't he?
He is.
It's like
I don't know. I personally, I've been told they kind of seeded it, and it was a big deal when they revealed it.
Yeah, and now of course he wouldn't be that character now because he's too obscure. I wouldn't call him an iconic superhero.
He's C-list, really.
Yeah, and he's already, people have already known he's gay, so I mean that's not a big deal. But Alan's
still gay.
Yeah.
That joke we made last time.
But you don't get too many headlines with that. But let's see, Alan Scott isn't the most famous Green Lantern, even though he's the first.
Yeah, Hal Jordan definitely outshadowed him, which is fine.
So the thing is, when this takes off, let's say it is Alan Scott, the headlines are going to be Green Lantern is gay, and most people are going to think back to the movie that just came out like last year.
Or no. They're gonna either think back to that or think back to, because I still get people asking me, why wasn't he black in the movie?
Yeah. Well, I mean, see, that's the power of film.
But in all honesty, more people probably were gonna remember Justice League over Green Lantern. I like Green Lantern, but I'm not gonna say that I don't acknowledge the fact that people don't like it.
That's true. And well, I mean, yeah, people are going to think about, the movie Green Lantern or maybe the Jon Stewart Green Lantern before they think of the Alan Scott Green Lantern. So
Totally.
Yeah. So I
they could almost think of Kilowog Green Lantern because they've seen more.
Yeah, it could have been. Yeah. I'd be honest. I would have been really surprised if they had chosen someone not Green Lantern, because Green Lantern just seemed like a kind of politically safe choice. And I'll be honest, I was kind of rooting for Tim Drake. I think if that would have happened, the internet would have exploded.
That, or at least the VSX Fedora would explode.
But I think, I mean, that's a character everyone's heard of. I mean,
stay Robin.
Yeah, but I think DC. I think since the 50s, they've been kind of running away from that idea.
And yet somehow still getting trapped in that net unintentionally at times.
Yeah, they might as well. I mean, what would have been cool about Tim Drake is he's a popular Robin, and it would have just said, fuck it, let's just embrace this joke that people have made over the years.
Let's turn the tables and just go with it, yeah.
Yeah. That's why I think he was kind of a popular suggestion a lot of people had. But I don't know. We'll see. But so far, the stars seem to be aligning in Alan Scott's favor for this.
Yes. And if not, well, I'll just go with it.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. It's just like, at the end of the day, it's not going to matter. Unless they do it horribly and, like, every 5 minutes point out the fact that he's gay.
I
hope not. I don't know. James Robinson's track record of, I don't know, being subtle kind of flew out the last couple of years. We're going to kill Red Arrow's daughter.
Well, yeah, the thing is...
rip his arm off.
Oh, my God. Let's not even talk about that. But...
I'm just making a point. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. No. It's just horrible storytelling. But yeah, I mean, the key to writing a good gay character is the key to writing like any kind of character. You write a character first, and
then who
they are.
There.
Like, I think Batwoman's a good example of that.
Batwoman and Wiccan and Hulkling from Young Avengers. That's a bit of an obscure one now, but that used to be big news when that was around when it was published, which was years ago.
I think it's still ongoing. It's just, hey, that next issue is taking a minute.
No, that last miniseries finished up.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding.
Now they're just gonna be quiet. We're probably done with them now.
That's too bad.
Kind of sucks, but like they're just like, well, Heinberg's in and he's doing his thing, and
well, let's get somebody else to do it.
I don't think anyone cares to do it. That's the thing. Like, you kind of lost interest in it.
That's the problem. Well, we're getting on to a different subject, but
I know, but at least it's still on comics.
Yeah. All right. You went ready for next subject?
I believe I am, because let's face it, I'm the only one here who cares.
That's right. I'll take a nap.
You do that, old man. Okay, so you may remember me and Manos had a quote-unquote disagreement over G.I. Joe Retaliation. One person said it was one of the few times where we desperately disagreed, where in reality it was just you and me going, oh well, you do, I'll enjoy it, you just go and enjoy whatever. But okay, so I was excited to see it. It could be a decent summer movie. Wasn't going to be groundbreaking,
Oh,
definitely.
no. That's true.
Totally. Like, no, you. I knew out of the gate. Yeah, I'll probably see it matinee, and it'll be fine. Well,
I'm sure it'll be just as good as Battleship.
oh well, I'm going to get to how that relates to this in a minute. Because no, people had faith in this movie being decent. No one had faith in Battleship. Liam Neeson didn't have faith in Battleship.
He didn't stick around.
Yeah, apparently he's only in the movie like 5 minutes.
That's what I hear.
Among other things, a good friend of mine can blather about like an incoherent, insane person. But anyway, so it's kind of not a secret, but the movie got pushed back 9 months.
Oof.
Now, that's just a bit insane considering the fact that they're promoting it. They were promoting it. Toys,
Yes.
posters, trailers, like they were set. And then they said, yeah, we're pushing it back. And the reason why is because they want to convert it into 3D. Because, seeing how much 3D, the box office is when you have a movie that's also in 3D, okay, whatever numbers you're pulling out of your ass is fine by me, whatever. But I honestly do think that Battleship tanking that badly had something to do with it.
Probably.
I don't even think the same people, like, besides Hasbro, I don't even think they were done by the same studio. I think.
Well, that's how reactive Hollywood can be.
Just because, like, one thing that's kind of the same, which,
yeah,
in all honesty, isn't.
I know, but it's based on a toy, and it's got military guys. That's kind of the same thing to them.
Yeah. And again, no one said this, and this is just pure speculation on my end. I honestly do think it had something to do with it. And only because, and I know nothing about this, so I'm pulling this one out of my ass. I highly doubt it takes 9 fucking months to convert a movie 3D. It better look half decent if it takes that long. It probably fucking won't. But
well, that 5-minute scene with Bruce Willis is just going to be amazing to the eyes.
Even though they said that he has roughly more than that, Manos. Much more than that. He's a main character. But here's the thing, and this isn't in the article. Apparently they are reshooting footage, and they're gonna try to get Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Good fucking luck.
Yeah, good luck.
No. I'm amazed he was in that movie to begin with. Eccleston, not entirely. He does paycheck movies all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But, no one was shocked that he left, not because, A, it's G.I. Joe, but because he hates staying around for more than 5 minutes. Oh, what's that? I've been here a week? Well, I'm done. Screw you, highly successful show I'm on. So, yeah, a lot of people are kind of upset about it because they were looking forward to it. And now it's exiled to March where, only the best movies come out, right?
Yeah. Ghost Rider 3 will be competing with it.
No. Ghost Rider 5, Manos, knowing how much Nick Cage can make. How many he can make. That movie's out on DVD already, by the way, Ghost Rider 2.
Oh, it is?
And I haven't seen a single ad for it, or at least is soon to come out, because I haven't heard anything about it.
Yeah.
I saw ads in a local Best Buy thing at my mall. So we can't say the theme song for G.I. Joe now. We got to wait 9 months. Well, I'd sing it. You'd just look at me and laugh. Because we're all respectful here in comic news. So let's move on.
Okay. I think it would be like, you'll be disappointed.
And they'll be disappointed. Too bad for you. And anyway, let's move to a movie that, we're both looking forward to.
I have more confidence in this film, yes.
Yeah. I have more confidence in this as well. Iron Man 3. Jon Favreau's coming back.
Yeah!
He'll probably do nothing but cool. I'm shocked he did as much as he did in Iron Man 2.
Yeah, well, that was funny.
It's in that movie.
Yeah, I mean, he became, kind of a supporting character hero sidekick thing.
He talked in the first one.
Yeah.
But that's just probably because he was focused on being director first and guy in movie second.
Yeah, I was really happy to hear that he was going to be in Iron Man 3 because, one of the first things I thought of was when he announced that he wasn't going to direct it, I thought, oh, his character is going to be gone from the movie. I'm going to miss him. I liked him in the movie.
Because he was hilarious.
He was very hilarious.
And I got one!
Yeah.
Black Widow beat up like a dozen other guys.
Yeah, I love that that chemistry he had with Widow. And you know what? Widow's first scene now, where they spar in that boxing ring, is now funnier.
Yes.
Because you know how he when she gets in there and he goes, okay, I'm not going to hurt you too bad. I'm just going to kind of give you a light tap and stuff like that. And then she kicks his ass. Well, now it's funnier because we've seen Avengers. And now he's like, during that scene where he's explaining he's not going to, hit her too hard, you're now thinking, yeah, whatever. She can fight aliens, man.
Yeah, you're just being an idiot now. You won't be happy for long, Hogan. That's all I'm saying. And that was a concern, too. Like you pointed out that will he not be there? And in all honesty, he still might not even do anything. He'll just drive around, maybe say a funny line.
That's all we need.
That's all we need.
That's all I need for him to do in the movie.
I don't know anything about Happy Hogan in general in the comics. I know nothing because he hasn't been around in current comics.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't he dead?
I have no idea.
Pretty sure he's dead right now. And,
my Happy Hogan trivia is not that good.
To the two Happy Hogan fans, please help us.
It sounds like a burger franchise in the Midwest.
I think that's probably what Stan Lee was going for when he named the guy. I wanted to sound like this.
Was that your Stan Lee?
I don't know. Coolio Vince could do a better one. I'm learning from him. I'm learning from the Stan Lee impersonation master. I'm sorry.
Man. Sound like you were shitting a coffee mug.
What if I am? Excelsior!
I've never tried to impersonate Stan Lee before. I'm not sure what I can do.
You kind of have to I have to put more effort into it than the Mickey Rooney, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Because it hurts like hell. If you do it too much.
All right.
Yeah, like we mentioned, it takes gravel to do the first. To do the second, you have to, have the gravel, but it has to be dosed with a giant amount of cayenne pepper. Painful. And a little bit more in Iron Man 3, they announced that a guy I've never heard of, named James Badge Dale, I'm sure he's a fine actor, but I've never fucking heard of him. He's going to play a name that I've heard even less of, COLDBLOOD.
He looks very 90s.
Oh, or like late 80s.
Late 80s. 90s, anywhere from 85 to 90.
He definitely looks like a character that won't be relevant until the movie's out and they like put him in somewhere.
Yeah, it's like, oh my God, everybody loves COLDBLOOD.
COLDBLOOD was the mastermind behind everything.
That's right.
And he's going to be played by James Badge Dale. That's a name. I'm sorry. I just never heard of it.
No, that name doesn't really kind of go together really well, does it?
Apparently he was in The Grey with Liam Neeson, and he just finished The Lone Ranger for Disney.
With the not offensive Johnny Depp as...
Not at all.
Not at all offensive.
Not at all disturbing to look at.
Nope.
And...
Totally legitimate. He has... like one relative that was an American Indian like 400 years ago. So it's totally okay. Okay.
Entirely okay. Why we didn't talk about this was because I was probably in shock when I saw the image.
Yeah.
And it's...
Well, they're covering him up with all that war paint just so they don't have to cover him up with, fake Native American skin toner or whatever.
I know.
I wonder if he's going to have that on all the movie.
Maybe. He had to look the way he looked for fucking Dark Shadows.
Well, no, that's different. He's a vampire.
Yeah. Oh, you have me there.
Vampires don't exist. So
okay, fine.
I mean, if vampires existed, then I'd go, well, wait, why didn't they get a vampire actor to play that role?
Well, Defoe's around. I think he's a vampire. If not a human who was once a vampire, but we turned back.
Yeah.
Which made him perfect. Which made him perfect for Daybreakers movie he was in.
Yeah. Well, Nicolas Cage is a vampire. Remember, there was proof.
I love that scene with all my heart. Nick Cage, I'll love you to the end of time. I'm a vampire. Where the hell are we?
We're at Men in Black 3 in Avengers.
Oh, yes. This may shock you, Manos, but Men in Black 3 actually took the #1 spot at the box office this weekend.
No, it doesn't shock me too much, really. It was...
Me neither, because I was hearing, good reviews for it. I was hearing anywhere from decent to pretty good reviews. Which is good, because I was interested in seeing it, and then because I, too, work at a mall in a back room where we have the pop station playing, and they kept playing the motherfucking theme song every fucking minute. I was ready to not even go to a movie theater because I was afraid of punching someone.
Are you okay, Mr. Hyde?
Maybe. What do you know, Manos? I still may murder you for your middleman box set. You don't know.
All right.
No, I'm sorry, but Pitbull, die in a car fire. That's all I need to say to you. God, that song sucks.
But, Men in Black 3 opened up with a $70 million take. And it's done total of $133 million overseas and 106 foreign markets. The Avengers
worldwide, 202 million.
Yeah, the Avengers took in 46 million over the weekend. It's its third weekend or something like that.
It'll for all we know, it'll probably be back in the #1 spot next weekend.
Possibly. What's opening this week? Well, the Snow White and the Huntsman is opening this week, I think, right?
That might, I don't know.
that might do it. I don't know.
It looks like he'd be decent, but fucking Kristen Stewart.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool, actually.
It looks cool, but I just don't want to spend an extended amount of time with Kristen Stewart on screen.
Out of the two Snow White movies that came out this year...
that one looks like it's the good one, don't get me wrong, but...
Yeah, I mean, first off, Charlize Theron's Evil Queen looks like she would, fucking destroy Julia Roberts' Evil Queen.
Well, you could take any Evil Queen and it would beat the living hell out of Julia Roberts.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it doesn't even look like it's supposed to be the same character. I mean...
Not at all.
Julia Roberts' Evil Queen is character from Bewitched. And Charlize Theron's character is sucking the life out of people.
I think Charlize Theron does that in real life, but still,
like a
it's
fucking
scary.
Monster.
And still looks hot doing it. So
that's right.
That is very right. And Chris Hemsworth beating the living hell out of things is always worth it.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, Twilight haters. I don't hate Kristen Stewart.
I've seen her be good in what was that biopic she did?
Was it The Runaways?
Yes, she was good in that, but the thing is, she's obviously playing her default, I'm here mode.
I don't know. I thought she was really good in The Runaways, actually.
That's because in that movie, she was actually giving a damn. And everything else, and including the trailers to Snow White, she's playing I'm here for a paycheck.
Well, I mean, we haven't seen the movie yet.
Yeah.
But
plus, I just can't imagine her beating people up and actually being a badass. Maybe she'll prove me wrong, but it's tough to imagine.
I don't know. You know, at this point, I've seen Drew Barrymore beat people up in a movie. So, you know, anything's possible.
We all know not to fuck with Drew Barrymore.
That's right.
she will lay waste for a while. She went through hell.
That's right.
No, she was married. Damn.
Yeah, married to that guy.
Although I don't think his reflection can stand being near Tom Green anymore.
Oh man. Well, hey, that's, you know, I personally blame Drew Barrymore for that. You know, she looked at that
and said, "I would be okay with dating that."
Yeah, Mary, sure.
That would be great, and then he'll put me in one of the worst movies of all time that he wrote and directed.
Yeah, he's hilarious. I am definitely in love with a man who walks around like a retarded chimp.
And yet is still looked down upon by other retarded chimps.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, oh, please.
Don't even choke, Duke.
I know when Tom Green, like, got big, Gallagher felt great. Like, it's like, great. Finally, someone I can make fun of.
I feel so great.
It's like, I actually write some jokes.
I know. I don't think he knows how to operate a pencil, Tom Green. So he just said things and a guy types it down and then has to remind him by beating him in the head with a croquet mallet.
Oh my God.
Which is a dream job, but still. Where were we?
We are now at The Dark Knight Returns. Actually, I didn't have anything else to contribute to the box office.
I know. It's a comic book-esque movie. Figured it was worth talking about. I might see it while it's still in theaters in the matinee.
I really would like to see it again. I'm just always busy.
Yeah, I might want to at least try and watch the first one. Maybe the second one, because, again, I don't hate the second one. It's, in my opinion, just mediocre.
Oh, you're talking about Men in Black, yeah.
Men in Black, yeah.
I don't feel like seeing Men in Black. I hated the second one.
I understand.
It's...
I have seen dissertations given on why people hate it. I totally get it.
I remember when I walked out of that and I thought, whoa, wait, did I just see the trailer or was that the whole movie?
Can you at least say it's better or worse than Wild Wild West?
Well, I mean, that's unfair. It is better. But, yeah, I mean, yes.
Yeah. Okay, let's get off this before Will Smith shows up and talks to us. Dark Knight Returns.
Dun, dun, dun!
It was, they announced some of the voice cast and showed some pictures. Ooh, pictures.
Yeah, Peter Weller!
Yeah!
It's back!
Where'd he go?
He kind of retired.
Not really. He was in Dexter recently.
He's kind of retired.
No, retired no, not retired. People just weren't looking for him.
Yeah.
Which is fine, because he can do whatever the hell he wants. But yeah, and A Girl from Modern Family. Yeah.
Hooray! A show that people like that I have not seen.
I've seen like 2 episodes.
Is it good?
I'm not saying it's not funny, it's just not my cup of tea.
Okay. But yeah, playing Carrie Kelly. It's nice seeing Carrie Kelly. I love that character.
And this picture is staring directly into my soul.
That's right.
Because that's what Carrie Kelly does. Along with...
Yeah?
Sorry, I need to get that picture out of my face. Along with them, Wade Williams is going to play Harvey Dent.
Yay.
He played Black Mask in Under the Red Hood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Michael McKean's playing Dr. Wolper.
Oh.
And there's someone else, but they haven't identified his role yet. And still no idea who's going to be voicing the Joker, Catwoman, Superman, or Ollie Queen. all we got to go off is Peter Weller, woman from show I don't care about, and a couple images.
Be cool. Wouldn't it be cool if they could get Adrienne Barbeau back?
I'm blanking on who that is.
She played Catwoman in the Bruce Timm animated series.
Oh, maybe. Because I was kind of hoping they would just bring Michael Ironside back to play Batman since he did it in that.
Yeah, I am a little surprised they didn't do that. Because, why don't you just, take that part
and extend it into 2 movies. Michael Ironside's obviously not going to mind. He'll do anything.
Yeah, I mean, he's still doing Highlander conventions.
Yeah. Why do we...
He wasn't even in a good Highlander movie.
Well, to be fair, that's kind of unfair because there's only one good one.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. I forgot.
It's hard to forget sometimes, isn't it?
90% of the Highlander films suck.
Yes. Indeed.
No, I'm going to have somebody come up and go, oh, that one was really good. Whatever.
I haven't seen 3, but yeah, I've seen 2. I can watch 2 on an ironic level. Well, at least the version they have available, because the one where they say they're aliens, you can't buy that on DVD. That edition they will not put out because let's face it, they
don't even say they're aliens anymore in the movie?
No, and the thing is, they badly dubbed it, so every time they bring up the planet, they're like, the past.
Wait. Oh, God.
And this was something early on,
So they made the movie worse?
No, in all honesty, no mentions to Zeiss kind of makes it bearable. Because that's just incredibly stupid. At least they took one incredibly stupid thing out. That's something that I'm happy with.
My favorite thing about the movie is...
randomly aliens?
Well, when Michael Ironside teleports from his throne room in a cave that he's been sitting in gloriously for 1,000 years or something like that, it's like, if you ruled a planet, wouldn't you be in a nice place?
Well, obviously...
Instead of a fucking cave?
Well, to be fair, they show him as this general. In that movie, he only has 2 guys who look like they do meth daily.
Yeah, but so what? I rule a planet. I'm going to be in the nicest palace on the planet. That's the rule. That's what you do as a dictator.
As far as we know from that movie, the only people left on that planet are him and his 2 henchmen. Who the fuck's going to build something?
Well, then find any building left standing. That is nice.
Maybe that is the only building standing. You don't know. Because they weren't smart enough to kill him. Maybe he just likes the echoing.
Did you see the pictures of Saddam Hussein's palace?
Well, he had people helping him.
He had fantasy art of him, saving big-titted women from dragons all over the place. He had, diamond toilets.
Again, he had an army.
And he was the ruler of Iraq.
This guy is the ruler of a desolate planet that,
as far
as we know, no one else lives on.
Well, we don't see anything else besides the fucking cave, so that's all we're kind of guessed about.
I don't know. I'm just saying, if he had an army, maybe he would have sent more of that down besides his 2 bumbling henchmen and himself.
Yeah. I'm still saying, any place is better than the cave, even if everyone else was fucking dead.
Okay, fine. I'll let you win this one.
Find a bus station.
Thank God my planet has a bus station.
Get those 2 meth addicts to paint big-titted women.
They probably have no idea what the hell that looks like by now.
I know they'd fuck it up and draw beaks on them and stuff like that. But
and one of them would look like a lizard.
Yeah, it's like, this is good. I don't even remember what they talked like. But
one of them was like, McCloud, and the other one was McCloud. I know that movie too damn well. And, he has to defeat them with hoverboards, so whatever. Anyway, back to
Go kill Marty McFly.
Oh crap, we're fighting the Highlander, damn it. Anyway. They're still doing we at least know when the two parts are coming out. Part one's coming out this fall, and part two's coming out presumably the spring after that.
Yeah.
And, there's still one question of, how hardcore it's going to be, because they haven't said if it's going to be PG-13 or PG-13. If anything, it hopefully will be a hard PG-13. And that doesn't stop them entirely.
Some of their films have gone pretty close. I mean, they were decapitating people left and right in Wonder Woman.
One of my favorite scenes to bring up is the one from the beginning of New Frontier.
Yeah.
And that one's not even in the book, but yeah, where like you see this guy riding the book and then he shoots himself out of pure insanity.
Yeah.
That's rough.
And then like a minute later, someone else gets Hal Jordan shoots another guy in the head.
In the face.
In the face.
And that's in the book.
Yep. Enjoy this animated film, kids. 2 guys shot in the face.
In World War II. No,
it's Korean War.
Yeah, I was like, Korean War. I'm an idiot. I love that book, and you think I would know it. And another one we could bring up is that Under the Red Hood, where Red Hood brings in that bag full of severed heads.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you don't see them, of course, but the way those people are looking, dear God.
Yeah.
I shivered a little looking at, like, just, knowing what's in there. Okay, so maybe, I have one other thing to say. Batman is sporting Bruce Campbell's chin to high hell.
Yeah, why didn't they get Bruce Campbell to play the role?
I know. It's like, I think legally you need to get him to do that when you make someone have a chin that big. But Manos, haven't you seen what they've done? They have done the greatest thing ever imagined by mankind. We have turned RoboCop into Batman.
Yes. And it's the Batman story that was often compared to the first RoboCop.
Exactly. And all I have to say is, I'm done with life. We're never going to get cooler than this. I am quitting everything I've ever done. I will never be happier.
That is a good point. So, we've come full circle now.
Yes, this may be the final episode because we may not find any other reason to do anything. Because, no, you're never going to surpass RoboCop becoming Batman. I dare you come up with something better. I fucking dare you. As it may be our final episode, don't worry, I'm just going on with a joke. Let's cover our usual bases. You can follow us on Twitter and Tumblr, where we do what we are doing now, bullcrapping and possibly talking about news.
Yep.
Possibly. And a little thing about Podomatic, it seems like every time I have to talk about it, we need to bring something up. I don't know when the next couple podcasts are going up, because somehow, in a matter of like a half hour, we somehow went past our bandwidth limit. And mind you, the amount of time we've been doing this, it barely went past like a fucking 20th. So obviously something glitched the hell up, and we are far past our max, so we can't even post anything.
Can we try to maybe remove?
No. It's not a matter of space. It's a matter of, when bandwidth is too many people have done anything, and they won't let you post anything new until they reset the limit at the beginning.
Ooh, okay.
Or maybe and the thing is, it's definitely a glitch because, like I said, because it takes a good chunk of people to take up the amount of bandwidth we still have because of how much the size of the files tend to be, which for this show usually are maybe 100 megabytes. The JMC ones are 3 times as big usually because sometimes we just go on those. And mind you, we edit that shit. Well, they edit that. I don't edit this show. I sometimes leave things in where you need a visual aid and don't think twice. I don't really care. I'm sorry.
Comic news. We don't really care.
We don't. So right now and I can like post stuff. The thing is I can't publish it, make it public so you can download it. Like I got the last two up there already ready for you people to get, but since we're technically past our bandwidth limit, sorry, I got nothing until it comes back. And that's what happens when you go with the free option on a paid website. So, yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. Manos, and cheer us up with Red Knight.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum. Hey, I have a comic book I publish called Red Knight. It's about a superhero doing his best to break into the business. And I have the first 3 issues out. They're available to order. You can just simply go to PayPal and put my email address, which is going to be listed below, and send money. And let's see, I forgot. Do you list how much it is?
Yes, and I even have it memorized. It's $3 an issue, $2.99, whatever. And shipping in the U.S. is $2. And is international still $3? It's
at the moment $3, but I'm considering changing that actually
because I remember you changed it to $4 for a while, and I forgot to just kind of follow suit and change it.
Yeah, well, Lindsay and I have been talking, and she runs a internet business, and she's been telling me that I may want to reconsider what I charge for international because she thinks I might be shortchanging myself. So I may...
And that's totally understandable on a business standpoint.
Yeah, I may be changing it soon. At this moment, it's $3, so consider it like a sale if you get it now.
A possible sale.
Yes, a possible sale. No, the price probably will be going up soon, international shipping. But U.S. and Canada will always be $2.
Woo!
And woohoo! USA!
I'm
also going to be doing a little convention circuit. Issue 4 is going to come out July 4th. And I'm going to be doing some signings. I'm going to be appearing at Heroes Con in North Carolina, June 22nd to June 24th. I am going to be at the Chesapeake Central Library's Fantasy on July 7th. And Baltimore Comic Con, September 8th and 9th. And I may be doing one of the Virginia Comic Cons September 19th, although that I haven't even really signed up for that. So that's only a possibility.
Busy over here. He's getting everything done,
that's
doing
right.
Everything.
So, yeah, I'm going to be selling the comic. I'm going to be signing the comic for free. You know, 'cause some people have asked me, like, do I charge anything extra for that? It's like, no, you know, I'm not a jerk. But, yeah, I mean, come on, you know, I'll sign the comic, buy the comic. I'll give you a free button if you buy the comic. And Lindsay will also be there, and she's going to have some of her plush items there. She makes plush dolls, and she has a Red Knight doll, and we're talking about doing an Overkill doll.
Ooh.
Yeah. She hasn't shown me the designs yet, but she's hoping maybe in time for the convention she'll have an Overkill doll. Now, I'm not promising anything.
Comic news, we never make promises.
That's right.
We don't care, and we never make promises.
Yeah. Issue 4 is going to be out on July 4th, and issue 5 is hopefully going to be out in September.
And you can enjoy them all. And again, in shipping, if you say you don't have any of the issues yet, you can get all 3, and shipping will still say the same price for an order.
That's correct.
So
that is correct.
Here in the States and Canada, it's only $11 to get some really damn good comics.
That's right. I put my heart into this, damn it.
Please, and by the way, be careful of some of the blood that splurts out. He puts too much of his heart in some of them.
That's right.
He's passionate. Yes, and that is about it. We got a good amount of news, and hey, we're under an hour.
Woo!
Yeah, that's a personal goal we've been kind of trying to hit lately here.
Yeah, we did it.
We did it. We managed to not be as much of a windbag as we tend to be. Yay!
Yeah.
And we're only making it worse by talking. So until next time, I'm Duke.
And I'm the real Manos.
See ya.
Well, you know you make me wanna shout with my hands, no way to let my heart, no way to let that. Come on now, don't forget to say your praise. Yeah, don't forget to shout, yeah. Say, put your head down, baby. Come on, come on. Put your head down, come on now. Say that you love me, say that you need me, say that you want me. Ain't gonna leave me. Come on now, come on now, come on now. I see we never not before. I want you to I said I want you to know right now. Better than I used to. And if you wanna leave, I said if you wanna leave, well I don't want nobody like this. I say you make me wanna shout, 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 shout. Alright, alright, alright. Take it easy, take it easy, take it easy. Alright, alright, alright. Hey, hey, shout out, jump up and shout out. Everybody shout out, everybody shout out. Everybody shout, 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 shout. Jump up and shout, 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 shout. Well, I feel. Whoa!